Have you ever wondered about the most fascinating and curious things in the world around us? Well, get ready for a journey full of surprises. Today on Let Me Share a Fun Fact, we're diving into everything from intriguing marine creatures to hidden secrets and famous works of art. Each fact is an invitation to see the world in a new light, revealing how nature and history hold some of the most mind-blowing and sometimes unbelievable details. So sit back, relax, and let's embark on this journey through some of the most intriguing fun facts you've ever heard. Nature's nocturnal gardeners, the unsung role of bats in plant life. When we think of pollinators, bees and butterflies usually come to mind, but bats? Surprisingly, these nocturnal creatures play a crucial role in the survival of over 500 plant species, including some of our favorite fruits. Bats are essential for the pollination of bananas, mangoes, and agaves, the latter being the key ingredient in tequila production. As they flutter through the night, these winged mammals transfer pollen from one flower to another, ensuring the continuation of these vital plants. Without bats, many of these species would struggle to reproduce, leading to a ripple effect that could impact entire ecosystems and even our diets. So, next time you enjoy a banana or sip on a margarita, remember to raise a toast to the bats working tirelessly under the cover of darkness. The jaw-dropping strength of the Masseter muscle. You might not think much about it, but every time you chew, you're engaging one of the most powerful muscles in your body, the Masseter. Pound for pound, this jaw muscle is the strongest in the human body, capable of exerting an incredible amount of force. Imagine biting down on something as hard as you can. Your Masseter can generate up to 200 pounds of pressure on the molars. This muscle's strength is essential not just for chewing food, but also for speaking and even facial expressions. It's a testament to how human anatomy is designed for efficiency and power in ways we often take for granted. So, whether you're munching on your favorite snack or gritting your teeth during a stressful moment, your Masseter is hard at work, showcasing its impressive might. Healing with a sting, the surprising benefits of bee venom. Bees are known for their honey and painful stings, but did you know that their venom holds therapeutic powers? In a practice known as apitherapy, the venom of honeybees is used to treat a variety of ailments, including arthritis and multiple sclerosis. This might sound counterintuitive, using something painful to heal, but bee venom contains compounds that have anti-inflammatory and pain-relieving properties. The venom stimulates the immune system, promoting healing and reducing symptoms in chronic conditions. While apitherapy is still considered alternative medicine, many people swear by its effectiveness. It's a fascinating example of how something seemingly harmful can be harnessed for good, turning the sting of a bee into a powerful tool for health and wellness. Tickling the fancy, yes, rats can laugh. Rats are often misunderstood creatures, but here's a fact that might make you see them in a whole new light: they can laugh. That's right, these small rodents emit high-pitched, ultrasonic sounds when they're playing or being tickled, and scientists have identified these as a form of laughter. This discovery not only challenges our perception of these animals but also sheds light on the emotional complexity of creatures often considered pests. The sounds are too high-pitched for human ears, but special equipment has captured these joyful noises, revealing that rats experience something akin to happiness. It's a reminder that even the most unexpected animals can share traits with humans, including the ability to express joy. The epic journey of the monarch butterfly. The monarch butterfly is not just any ordinary insect, it's a traveler of epic proportions. Every year, these delicate creatures embark on an incredible migration, covering thousands of miles from North America to the mountains of Mexico. What makes this journey even more remarkable is that the butterflies that start the journey are not the same ones that finish it. The migration spans several generations, with each new generation picking up where the last left off. Scientists are still puzzled by how these butterflies know the way, but it's clear that the monarch's migration is one of nature's most awe-inspiring phenomena. Their journey is a symbol of endurance and resilience, showing that even the smallest creatures can achieve great things. The 3-year slumber: how snails survive in harsh conditions. When life gets tough, snails know how to slow down, way down. These seemingly simple creatures have an extraordinary ability to hibernate for up to 3 years when conditions are unfavorable. This isn't your average nap, it's a survival mechanism that kicks in during extreme weather or drought. During this hibernation period, a snail's metabolism slows to a near standstill, conserving energy until the environment becomes hospitable again. This ability to essentially pause life allows snails to survive in environments that would be too harsh for many other creatures. It's a fascinating example of nature's adaptability, demonstrating that sometimes the best way to survive is simply to wait it out. Enjoying these fun facts? If you're loving this journey of discovery, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Here at Let Me Share a Fun Fact, there's always something new and fascinating to learn. Don't miss out, subscribe now and keep your curiosity alive. The hidden giant, the world's largest living organism, is a fungus. When you think of the largest living organism on Earth, a blue whale or a towering redwood might come to mind, but the real title holder is something far less conspicuous, a fungus. The Armillaria ostoi, also known as the honey fungus, is a subterranean giant that covers an astounding 2,385 acres in Oregon's Malheur National Forest. This colossal organism is primarily hidden beneath the forest floor, where it spreads its mycelium, an underground network of fungal threads, across a vast area. Despite its size, the honey fungus is often only noticed when it produces small clusters of mushrooms on the forest floor. This organism has been quietly growing for thousands of years, making it not only the largest but also one of the oldest living organisms on the planet. It's a humbling reminder of the hidden wonders of nature, where some of the most incredible feats of life occur out of sight, just below our feet. Eyes of a superhero, the extraordinary vision of the mantis shrimp. The mantis shrimp may be small, but it possesses the most advanced eyesight in the animal kingdom. While human eyes have 3 types of color receptors, the mantis shrimp boasts an incredible 16, allowing it to see a spectrum of light that is completely invisible to us. This includes ultraviolet and infrared light, as well as polarized light, a visual ability so complex that scientists are still trying to fully understand it. Each of the mantis shrimp's eyes can move independently, giving it a full 360-degree view of its surroundings. This extraordinary vision not only helps the mantis shrimp hunt with lethal precision, but it also plays a crucial role in communication and mating displays. In the underwater world, the mantis shrimp is the closest thing to a superhero, with vision that surpasses anything humans could ever dream of. Brains? Who needs them? The starfish's simple yet effective nervous system. Starfish, or sea stars, might seem like simple creatures, and in many ways, they are. For one, they don't have a brain. Instead of a centralized brain, starfish have a decentralized nervous system spread throughout their arms. This unique system allows each arm to operate independently, responding to stimuli without needing instructions from a brain. Despite lacking a brain, starfish are far from helpless. They can regenerate lost limbs, sense their environment, and even hunt prey. Their simplicity is their strength, allowing them to thrive in diverse ocean environments. The starfish is a perfect example of how life can adapt in the most unexpected ways, proving that sometimes, less really is more. Blink and you'll miss it. Why most fish don't need to blink? Blinking is something we do thousands of times a day without thinking, but for most fish, it's an action they simply don't need. That's because fish don't have eyelids, which means they don't blink at all. Living in water, their eyes are constantly kept moist, eliminating the need for eyelids to protect or lubricate them. However, this doesn't mean that fish lack eye protection. Some species have a nictitating membrane, a transparent or translucent third eyelid that can cover the eye while still allowing the fish to see. This membrane offers protection during feeding or when the fish feels threatened. The next time you see a fish, remember that while its unblinking gaze might seem eerie, it's perfectly natural for these aquatic creatures. Speed Demon, the cheetah's unmatched sprinting power. In the animal kingdom, no land mammal can match the cheetah when it comes to speed. Known as the fastest animal on land, the cheetah can reach speeds of up to 120 kilometers per hour, 75 miles per hour, in short bursts, usually covering about 500 meters. This incredible speed is thanks to the cheetah's lightweight body, long legs, and a flexible spine that allows for an extended stride with each bound. In addition to speed, cheetahs have sharp claws that act like cleats, providing traction as they accelerate. However, this speed comes at a cost. The cheetah's powerful sprint can only be maintained for a short period before it becomes exhausted. Despite this limitation, the cheetah's unparalleled speed makes it a formidable predator, capable of taking down prey in the blink of an eye. The Great Wall myth: why you can't see it from space. The idea that the Great Wall of China is visible from space is one of the most persistent myths around. While it's a testament to human ingenuity, the Great Wall is actually very difficult to see from low Earth orbit without the aid of binoculars or a camera. The wall is incredibly long, stretching over 13,000 miles, but it's also quite narrow and blends in with the natural landscape. Astronauts have confirmed that it's nearly impossible to discern with the naked eye from space, especially considering the distance and the Earth's atmospheric conditions. The myth likely persists because of the wall's iconic status and its awe-inspiring scale. Even though you can't see it from space, the Great Wall remains one of the most impressive architectural feats in human history. Eye-boosting power: how cantaloupe can improve your vision. When it comes to eye health, you might think of carrots first, but cantaloupe deserves a spot on the list too. This sweet, juicy fruit is packed with vitamin A and antioxidants, both of which play a vital role in maintaining good vision. Vitamin A is essential for the proper functioning of the retina, the part of your eye that senses light and sends signals to the brain. Without enough vitamin A, your vision can deteriorate, particularly in low-light conditions. Cantaloupe is also rich in antioxidants like beta-carotene, which help protect your eyes from damage caused by free radicals, unstable molecules that can harm cells and contribute to age-related eye conditions. By incorporating cantaloupe into your diet, you're not just enjoying a tasty treat, you're also giving your eyes the nutrients they need to stay healthy and sharp. Polar bears, the invisible hunters of the Arctic. Polar bears are iconic creatures of the Arctic, but did you know that they are almost invisible to infrared cameras? These apex predators have evolved to survive in one of the harshest environments on Earth, and part of that survival involves their incredible insulation. A polar bear's thick fur and layers of fat are so effective at trapping heat that very little of it escapes their bodies. This means that when viewed through an infrared camera designed to detect heat, polar bears blend almost seamlessly into their cold surroundings. This adaptation not only helps them stay warm in sub-zero temperatures but also makes them stealthy hunters, able to approach their prey undetected in the vast, icy wilderness. The next time you see a polar bear in a documentary, remember that there's more to this magnificent creature than meets the eye, especially when it comes to infrared. The fasting masters: how snakes survive without food for years. Snakes are often seen as relentless hunters, but they're also masters of endurance, capable of surviving without food for astonishingly long periods. Some snake species can go without a meal for up to 2 years, thanks to their incredibly slow metabolism. Unlike mammals, which need regular food intake to maintain their body temperature and energy levels, snakes are ectothermic, meaning they rely on external heat sources to regulate their body temperature. This allows them to conserve energy and survive in environments where food is scarce. When a snake does finally eat, it can consume prey that's much larger than its own head, thanks to its flexible jaws. This ability to stretch their fasting periods is not just a survival strategy but also a remarkable example of nature's adaptability, showing how life can thrive even in the most challenging conditions. Holding on for dear life: the adorable habit of sea otters. Sea otters are some of the most endearing creatures in the ocean, and one of their most charming behaviors is holding hands while they sleep. This isn't just for show. Sea otters hold hands, or raft, to prevent themselves from drifting apart while they rest in the water. By linking paws, they form a floating group that stays together, even in strong currents. This behavior is a crucial survival tactic, especially for mothers with pups, as it ensures they won't get separated in the vast, open ocean. In addition to hand-holding, sea otters may wrap themselves in kelp to anchor themselves in place. These social and intelligent animals have adapted beautifully to life on the water, and their hand-holding habit is just one of many ways they've turned the ocean into a cozy home. Tiny but mighty: the astonishing teeth of snails. Snails might seem like simple, slow-moving creatures, but don't let their unassuming appearance fool you. They're equipped with thousands of tiny teeth. These teeth are located on a structure called a radula, a tongue-like organ covered with rows of microscopic teeth. Snails use their radula to scrape and grind up their food, whether it's plant material or, in the case of some species, other animals. The radula works like a miniature chainsaw, efficiently breaking down food before it's ingested. Some snails have up to 14,000 teeth, and they're constantly being replaced as they wear down. This unique feeding mechanism is one of the reasons snails are such successful creatures, able to thrive in a variety of environments from gardens to the depths of the ocean. It's a reminder that even the smallest creatures can have some of the most fascinating adaptations. The mystery of Mona Lisa's missing eyebrows. The Mona Lisa is arguably the most famous painting in the world, yet there's a detail about her that often goes unnoticed: she has no eyebrows. This curious omission has puzzled art historians and viewers alike for centuries. Some believe that the lack of eyebrows was a deliberate choice by Leonardo da Vinci, reflecting the fashion of the time when women would often pluck their eyebrows entirely. Others think that the eyebrows may have faded or been removed during overzealous restoration efforts. The Mona Lisa has been subjected to various restorations over the years, and it's possible that delicate details like her eyebrows were lost in the process. Whatever the reason, the absence of eyebrows only adds to the enigmatic quality of the Mona Lisa, contributing to the painting's enduring allure and mystery. So, which of these fun facts did you already know? And which one surprised you the most? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this journey through the incredible and unexpected, don't forget to subscribe to let me share a fun fact. There's so much more on the way to feed your curiosity and surprise you even more. Until next time.